feeling too bad today. Reasonably okay, which is my side. I've been trying to keep myself busy as much as possible, as much as you can these days, especially with doing different bits and pieces. It is Anzac Day, so it's a holiday technically. So you know, at the end of it, pretty much, I didn't really feel like doing much. I mean, I didn't do a massive amount today. I went out, I got some food, mucked around with stuff around the house and things like that. I didn't really do much. I did sleep. I slept last night, obviously, because I ended up going on stream for a while for a fair while, which was good actually. But yeah, I'm starting back up on my weights anyway, for the hell of it. For the hell of it. Figure why not? It's not gonna hurt me anyway. But no, I'm starting back up on my weights. I'll probably start back up on the exercise bike. So these are the smaller weights. I'd use the bigger ones normally just to build everything up, but these aren't too bad for just building up general strength. They're more so, they're a bit lighter in the sense that you don't have as many issues moving them around like this and things of that nature. Not too bad here. I actually have a relative amount of room in my room if I want to manoeuvre. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. It's actually good. I ain't stuck to it. Shows you how long these have actually been sitting in that cupboard for. That one, on the other hand, I do regularly try to use that sometimes, but it doesn't work out that way. But yeah, no, I thought I'd get back into them. Start doing them during the day as well, for the hell of it. I don't know, I haven't been putting a massive amount of effort into them. I mean, I have, but my effort comes and goes because of my lack of motivation, sometimes because of my meds, and it's not easy to find yourself at the end. That's the truth. Especially with depression. Dealing with it a lot of times, it's not the easiest thing on the planet. Well, I've come from, that's coming from personal experience. I've found so far in my life. I mean, another factor is I used to have asthma. I don't have it anymore. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but I don't have it as much as I used to anyway. I used to have asthma, I used to have a lot of other issues, so I used to have me on a puffer for a while. I know I get allergies, I get those from time to time, which annoy the fuck out of me, to be honest. And I hate them. At the end of it, there's not much I can do about them. You know, I can take antihistamines, but antihistamines just make you fucking tired anyway. So, you know, at the end of it, I end up just fucking... just doing my own thing and finding my own remedies for everything that I do regardless, so, you know, that's just always how it's been. You know, I try to, anyway. Crazy, isn't it? I don't know, the other side of it too is I've always come across plenty of people who want to put you down. That's something I've learned adamantly, that people will put you down no matter how much you want to be, you know, above them. With depression and mental disorders, it's never easy to actually, well, it's never really easy to get above them sometimes, because the depression does get to you. A lot of emotional shit gets to you too, especially if you're an emotionally sensitive person like I am. Now, I noticed that my meds would always numb me to a lot of emotions that I had. Lately, my emotions have been rage, but I'll tell you why. Because of particular people in my life which have contributed to that rage and anger. These people are, you know, notoriously bad for their opinions, not just that, but notoriously bad in general because they're assholes. And I don't know, there's always somebody. There's always somebody who does have their different perspective on things, you know. I don't know, I guess I've come to the conclusion that some shit's a little annoying, I guess. Yeah, I'd say annoying, because some things sometimes you can be perfectly fine, you can be great, and you get along with everybody like a house on fire, you know? And then other times it's, I don't know. So this is the thing, I don't have a problem getting along with my family, because my family don't really bother me. It's mostly people it's stupid people's opinions that I have to deal with. Assholes and stupid people's opinions that I have to deal with on a daily basis, which I find is much of my issue, as having to deal with assholes on the internet. And I gotta say, it's frustrating. It is frustrating to have to deal with them on a daily basis, because it does make me... It doesn't automatically make me angry every time I think of an asshole on the internet, but it does sometimes make me angry when I see people being plainly fucking stupid, and they could be much more intelligent. You know, they could actually do something nice for someone. Now, I try not to get myself into too much pits of misery, because that, I mean, you know, you overthink a situation, obviously you overanalyze everything. That's exactly where it's going to go. That's exactly what direction you're going to feel. Or it's going to feel like that anyway, initially. So I personally learned anyways, as I said, you've got different types of people, different types of circumstances, and the truth is, I've come to the conclusion that there's always going to be some dickhead who wants to make you feel bad about yourself. Insignificance, stupid maybe, possibly even, you know, devalue your own opinion of things. Not just that, but devalue your knowledge as well. There's a lot of people out there like that. Dickheads, as far as I'm aware. And I don't know, just I've learned so much from observing people that there's bad and good in each individual. And the problem is that we live in a world where I don't know what is with the internet. Maybe I'm just seeing the negative side of the internet. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I'm just seeing one side of it. Maybe I haven't seen the positive side where people try to contribute back to everything and they try to make everything better, you know? That's a sad fact, isn't it? But I don't know, you know, fucking shits me, it really does. How some people treat shit. Why some people treat people. That's the type of shit that tends to make me angry. That's the type of shit that tends to get my goats, and I'd probably say that's the type of shit that I tend to get the shits and rage at. Is when I see something being done to someone and it's unjustifiable, or unjustified in the first place. That's entirely my point, you know, like, fucks with that shit. What I really want to get though is I do want to get a new boxing. Well, the plan for me ultimately is to get a boxing dummy, which I've actually been looking up. They're not cheap though, and the problem is I've got my other addiction to not addiction to feed, but I got my other thing to feed, which is my computer. My computer comes as a priority thing for my business, so unfortunately I can't be always putting hundreds of dollars into gym equipment. I think it was like $499 for the fucking dummy that I wanted. It's kind of pretty freaking pricey, to be honest, but I want something that's going to stand still. If I fucking punch it, it doesn't fucking fall down like a piece of shit. That's half the issue I had last time with the last boxing match that I had. I punched the fucking thing and it'd fall fucking over. That'd be half the issue. eBay. So that was half the issue I had with that punching dummy, to be honest, and it kind of pissed me off, to be truthful, because I couldn't punch it properly. I couldn't lay into it. You know, I couldn't beat the living crap out of it, basically. If I was having a frustrating fucking day, to be honest. So, you know, that was half the issue with that last boxing bag I ended up buying. So boxing, I think I bookmarked it, but I don't know whether I've still got it here. It's just the price is pretty high, and I'd like to find something ultimately cheaper. Boxing dummy. Boxing dummy. So let's see. That's probably pretty expensive. Maybe something like this would probably be better. There's one here that I'm looking at. This one looks a little better. I'll fill it with sand anyway, so it'll weigh it down anyway. Standing boxing bag. So this looks interesting. For $109. And it's not actually, that's not actually bad, so that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good pricing, so I don't know. I was going to wait until I sold that other machine before I purchased anything. But the pricing on this is actually pretty good. So that's the bottom layer of silicates to hold it steadily in place. So I'll probably end up putting it outside, most likely. If I'm going to put it anywhere, I'll probably, yeah, it's going to go outside, definitely. It's a silicate base, though. So that actually looks pretty good, so I'm going to bookmark that. Shit, hold on. Oops, hold on. So, I'll bookmark that one. It's on my watch list from now, and this is definitely something that I could work towards getting. I don't know, I might get it straight away, I might not, it just depends. I mean, yes, it is my health, but my health isn't overly bad at the moment, that's my point. There's no, I mean, I can still do the same thing through fucking, you know, I can still get the same sort of exercise out of doing the boxing, or doing the weights and doing the fucking, my exercise bike as well. But with this, be a little bit more, substantial. I could, you know, I put it this way, I can lay into it. I've got boxing gloves anyway, so it's not an issue. I don't need boxing gloves. Pricing is actually down on that. What was it, $140? So 50% saved $140. So it's not, list price is normally $249. Actually, this maybe. See, I'm tossing up here. I'm tossing up if I really want to buy it right now, or whether I should wait. I was hoping I might wait and just see. I'll wait and get another machine. I'll wait and sell that machine that I've got to sell, and then I will probably get that. That's just because sometimes I just got to beat the fuck out of something. Because if I don't beat the fuck out of something, my frustration just builds up and I get the shits. That's the truth. I mean, I've always used Taekwondo and I've always used martial arts. I've always used boxing as a way of compensating and, you know, controlling my anger. And ever since I moved up here, I haven't had that option, basically. So, you know, it's been a lot harder for me well, it's been a lot harder to control some of that, you know, especially when you get the shits with something, like you're really in a bad mood and you've got the worst possible, you're in the worst possible fucking mood you can be. You know, you've had a bad day, whether it's, you know, stress through the fact that you didn't, you know, business didn't go as well as you thought it would. The other side of it too is maybe it's the other side of it. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just the fact that you're unhappy with some people that you've talked to in your life. Maybe just pissed off because some parts of the population of the planet need to be nuked. You know, maybe that comes to your mind. I don't know. It does for me. But yeah. Yeah, that's an ass, by the way. I do have a lot of pervy stuff on my fucking Facebook, by the way. I don't deny it. I'm a perverted bastard, but I love it. I will never deny my pervinity. Pervinity? Jesus Christ, that's not even a fucking word. Well, that's still funny, though. So, anyway, yeah, I will never deny my perverted nature, so, yeah, that's fine. So, the conclusion of that I'll come to myself as a personal experience thing, as a personal product preference. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, as a person with OCD, that would really bother me if some fucking tradie did that and put that fucking that one tile out of place. And you know what? Probably because he probably knew that would fucking piss somebody off. That's probably the reason he did it. Fucking ass. I don't know. I don't inherently think everybody's an asshole. There's a lot of assholes out there. I'm sorry, but there really is. There's a lot of nasty ass asshole people out there who are just fuckwits who clearly have their own fucking issues to deal with. And you know what? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of their bullshit. And you know, I'm sick of having to deal with them most of the time. It's not as if I always have to deal with them, but you know, sometimes I do. It's pretty empty at the moment. Close that. There's another ones anyway, I don't know. It's crazy shit. But, you know what, we're all each to their own, I guess. We all have our own ups and downs, like anything. We'll do it. We'll have it. It's all there. myself some water. Ah. Alright, so pretty much all we need for now. Stupid fucking emails, I can piss off for the moment. But yeah, not the worst thing I guess that can happen to you in certain circumstances, I guess. So yeah, I'm not feeling too bad at the moment. I could be better, obviously. It's always going to be situations where you feel good and you feel bad depending on the day of the week. I feel pretty positive about where I am at the moment. You know, I've got money in the bank at this point in time. You know, I've got enough money in the bank. I'll say it again. Enough money in the bank to cover my bills. Enough money to cover my shit that I need to cover. And I'm pretty glad for that fact. So I'm just going to check some of my deliveries because I am waiting for a new headset. That should arrive tomorrow, I'm hoping. I don't know whether it will, but I'm just hopeful that it will arrive tomorrow. You know. Process through post facility. That tank's available. That tank's still in post. That's still in transit. That's still in transit. So, yeah, pretty much all that's in transit. That's great. Perfect. Fucking assholes. Sick of fucking scam artists, man. They fucking shit me. Like, what the hell am I... Like, seriously, I want them all fucking to be annihilated. They just all need to fucking die in a fucking hole. Like, they need to die in a fucking hole. They deserve to be fucking killed, stabbed, cut up into little tiny pieces and shoved in a fucking meat grinder and fucking thrown into space or something. I mean, fuck me, I'm sick of the cunts. Just, oh, it shits me, it really does. I'm sick of scam artists. Sometimes I fuck with them, I agree, but, you know, I get sick of people and their bullshit, man. I really do. You know, I just don't feel any sympathy for anybody who's giving me a bullshit story anymore. You want to give me some bullshit fucking story that's half believable? Go fuck yourself. I don't care anymore. I have no heart towards you. You can go fuck yourself. You can suck a dick. You know what? If you ain't got the fucking money, go and suck a dick for $20, you know? Yeah, that'll do. Be a fucking whore like you are anyway, you fucking idiots. Dumbasses. I don't know, like I said, fucking people are mentally retarded. I'm sorry, but they really are. Like I said, I don't hate everybody and I don't hate all people. I just think it's sort of sad that some people are fucking... I don't know. Some people I just think it's fucking... the way they go on like fucking assholes, you know? Like, at the end of it, I've had a few relationships on and off. But there's people that... they're pretty much... like, they slut themselves out to every single fucking person. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of sad, really. It's kind of sad that somebody is actually slutting themselves out to every single person on the planet. You know what I mean? I'd say I don't slut myself because I've never been that type of person to just go out and have sex with somebody because I want it, you know, simply because, well, I don't know, I just don't always want to go out and have sex. Not that there's anything wrong with sex, but Jesus Christ, you know, sometimes you got to break. Sometimes you got to take a break from things. You know, Jesus. I don't know. From personal experience, I've seen so many people. You know, like fucking people selling themselves for fucking iPhones. I'm like, Jesus.
Wow. Are you that much of a fucking slut? Are you really that much of a slut? Wow? Really? Are you that much of a pathetic loser that you have to go fucking, you know, try to fuck every guy on the planet or fuck every woman on the planet? You know, what the fuck? That's sad. It's very sad. I don't know. I do have pretty good standards, though, on most things that I do. You know, I don't know. Somebody turned around and said I had lower standards because I have a Pornhub account. No. Just because I have freedom of sexual expression, and, you know, I've done a few things on webcam with people, that doesn't mean that, firstly, that doesn't mean that I'm sluttish, and secondly, it doesn't mean that I'm always fucking doing it, you know what I mean? That's the other side of it too. I hate people's assumptions that, you know, they automatically assume that somebody... Well, I don't know. It's always the thing that happens, isn't it? It's like, oh, you know, you always fucking around webcam, you're always playing people. No, I don't fucking do that shit. I've never been that type of person. I've done shit on webcam. I won't deny that. Yes, I very much so have. And, you know, I don't know. It's easy for me to get... Fuck, I don't know. It's easy for me to get a certain way, you know? I don't know. Sometimes it's easy to feel great, and other days it's easy to feel like shit. To be honest. Other days you just want to punch some motherfucker in the fucking head, and other days you just want to fucking lay in bed all day and, you know, not even interact with the world because you just don't want to fucking interact with people. Because if you do, you will end up punching several people in the head. That's the problem. So, you know, it's a fucking issue I have. It's a fucking, you know, hence the reason I avoid contact with people sometimes, because it's easier for me to deal with that. Because I don't have to deal with the stress of people, you know. I mean, it's social obligations. It's having to act a particular way. I mean, to be honest, maybe straightforward, I'm just an asshole. And I accommodate people's needs, you know. I put on a mask of a nice, kind, compassionate human being. Maybe I'm just a complete fuckwit, a complete asshole who just doesn't like people, you know what I mean? And I'll be honest, there's some situations where I've got into and I felt like that, you know. I felt like you feel a certain degree of obligation towards being better to people or being nice to them. And you know what? I get sick of being nice. I really do. I get sick of being nice because I can be the most meanest asshole that you will ever meet on the entire fucking planet. And that's the truth. I can say the meanest shit. I can point out people's fucking faults and weaknesses straight off the bat, and I always fucking know exactly what is the meanest fucking thing to say. That's entirely my fucking point, you know? Like, fuck, I don't know, just... I don't want to rip some people a fucking new one, you know? Just, I'm just not in the mood to deal with shit today. After that fucking cunt last night, I really am not in the mood to deal with shit today. I'm not in the mood to deal with people. Maybe I am a little bit in the mood to deal with people, but only certain people. I know I can deal with my family because my family's always pretty positive around me. But when I have negative people who reflect badly on me, you know, combination of stuff on the internet, you know, when that happens to me, that does affect me. You know, it doesn't always affect me. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Now, do I spend all my time on the internet? No, I don't always spend all my time on the internet. But it's a vast majority of my life because I fucking fix computers, dumbass. I have to be around the fucking internet in order to do my fucking job, wanker. I mean, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you know, I don't know, just... It's ready to fucking kill a few people. Sometimes. I mean, there's just those days you literally wake up, you just want to fucking kill someone. You just want to stab them through the fucking heart, and you want to carve their fucking heart out. That's the truth. And it's not all people that you feel that way about. It's just some people. I know from personal experience, there's 3 people that I want to have killed. Matt Stevens being one. Fucking Kylie Turner. Erin Reynolds, my girlfriend. Those 3 people would be the primary ones that I would want to have killed. If I ever came across the means of doing it, I would not hesitate at all at doing it, to be honest. this point in time, it's not feasible, but who knows? It might be feasible in the future. And you know what? I don't have a problem fucking doing it. I've got too much to fucking worry about, but I'll be honest, there's some people that I think are worth my time to kill. Because I think that the world would be a better place without them. The world would be a better place without them because of how much negativity they contribute to the world and how much of a negative energy they give out to the world. That's what I honestly believe. That's what I honestly am going to say is the best thing that could happen. Those three people, maybe my other ex-girlfriend, which would probably care, because she'd be one of those people as well. She pissed me off pretty badly because she emotionally abused and fucked with me. She called herself Care Bear, ironically. Yeah, fucking Care Bear my ass. Or fucking Bitch Bear. Who else? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I would say there's at least 3 or 4 people that I would have on that list. And I never fucking forget that list. Because I know exactly who, those people are, and I've always known. Now, there's a couple of people I've taken into consideration that they're just not worth my time to killing because they have their life's enough of a miserable shithole anyway that, they're just not worth my time. But those people, I think, honestly, the other people I was talking about is that they're just worth the time because of how much they've screwed with my life, How many issues they've caused me over time, whether it's a combination of, say, for example, fucking... making me feel a particular way, pecking at me emotionally, fucking with my head. Those things, I'd have to say, is probably the worst extent that I've had to that stuff. So these days, it's like, fuck it, I'm going to do what I fucking need to do. And as I said, there is a list of people that I would have killed. I don't have a problem with that. Because I think it's just, sometimes there's some people, including pedophiles on that list, that I think they're not worth the time on this planet. They're scum, they're deranged assholes, and they need to be fucking taken out of the equation. Simple as that. Maybe that's negativity, I don't know, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm in the mood to, when people put me in that mood, that's when the shit starts and when the problems fucking start, And those people, I'd say, would be the primary cause of most of my bad moods and most of my bad mindsets that I've had over the years. That's what I would say. Yes, totally. Am I obsessed about it? No, because I don't focus on it all the time, but it's always in the back of my head. I don't focus on it always. I don't always focus on it all the time, but it's in the back of my head. So you know what? Fuck it. Like I said, I don't have a problem with this shit. It doesn't bother me. I don't have a problem with it, and that's the reason that I reckon, I don't know. I think I'm being reasonable by wanting to get rid of people that are having a detrimental effect on the world, I don't know. I'll be honest. I can't understand how some people don't get the fucking urge to kill other people. Like, seriously, what the hell is wrong with some people that they psychologically don't feel that need? Like, there's something seriously wrong with someone if they don't get that urge from time to time to kill some cunt because they're being a fucking dickhead. Like, seriously, if you don't get that urge, you are fucking abnormal when it comes to fucking your thought patterns. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I don't know, maybe it's just how I think, possibly, but I don't think so because I have a lot of people with the same attitude. Ironic, isn't it? It's the same, people with the same exact same fucking attitude. That's my fucking point. So, what the fuck, seriously? It's entirely my fucking point. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna feel guilty any longer, and I'm not gonna feel the bullshit. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. I really don't give a shit anymore. Care less. Strength, people. That's the bit. Strength. Punch motherfuckers in the face and break their fucking nose.
Right. Salisbury steak, people. You know, that shit. Stuff like that anyway. But no, I mean, the conclusion I've come to is, I think, you know what, fuck it. I've got the cash. While I've got the cash, the spare cash to do it, I may as well fucking buy that boxing bag. Why the fuck not? I don't know. Because I saw the other ones. I don't think there's any cheaper ones though. It's $20 postage. There's free postage. Freight. No freight. Okay, right. Right, okay, so that would explain it. So that's, how much is the freight on that? Contact the seller for freight costs. That's what's probably going to fucking cost me a bundle. It's a fucking freight. Okay, so maybe this one. Plus $20 postage. Kind of annoying. I want something decent. I want something that I can punch that's not going to fucking fall down. Trust me, I've actually ended up ruining a lot of boxing bags on fucking a few doors. Actually, even actually when I used to live in fucking Wollongong, I put my hand for a couple of doors because I had the shits one day. What did I have the shits? I couldn't. No, I was like really in a shitty mood, and I couldn't open this fucking tin of tuna, and I don't know. I just got the shits with it, and I chucked it and chucked a spaz and fucking put my fucking fist through the door. So, what's this fucking for? Fucking freight costs. Fuck you, dickhead. So probably be this one. Maybe. What's this one? Shit. Go to you fucker wanker. So it's $20. $20, no, 43. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so the postage is astronomical on some of these fucking things. Huh. Free postage. No, wait a minute. Found it. It's alright. Found free postage. Huh. Is that free postage? No, shit. Okay, so that is actually free standard postage, but it's a fucking bid auction. Fuck, right off with that cunt. So I'm probably have to get, okay, so I'm probably have to wait because I don't know how much the fucking postage is going to cost me. That's free postage, but that's a boxing bag on its own. I don't have anywhere to fucking hang a boxing bag up. Well, I can't hang one in the garage, unfortunately, because I'm using it as a fucking workshop. Fuck. Inconvenient, I tell you. I can buy one of those cheap fucking $15 ones, but I don't want to buy something so shitty that it just fucking dies after a few times after I've punched the fucking cunt. Jesus Christ. Okay. So if I'm going to buy something, it's definitely going to be a standing boxing bag. So how much will that end up actually costing me, this one? So let's see, $43. Roughly, I guess. I don't know. How long is it? Fucking hell. Someone's sake, you cunt. Let's add this up. Okay, so $137.62 it would end up costing me. No, I'm not going to get it now. I'm going to get it later. That's how much that would end up costing me. So, I'm going to bookmark that one because it's actually got a standard postage rate, which is good. It's a plus side. That's kind of annoying though. Just, I don't know. I mean, even for the fact that it's cheap, like, I think one of them I was looking at, which was going to cost about $399 or something like that, so, wasn't the best, to be honest. Yeah. That's not an issue anyway.
My ears itchy. Fuck you. Oh, I hate you. That's better. But no, I mean, the conclusion that I've come to with some of it, and I mean, I don't think it's all of it, honestly, at the end. Some of it's easy to gauge. I mean, I know with these, some of these boxing bags, they're pretty good, but I can probably end up buying, I don't know, where the fuck am I going to buy this? I mean, I could go for bust and buy it right now. It just, I wouldn't have any extra spare cash if I wanted to do anything else in the next week or so. So that's the only annoying part. So I might just leave it and wait until I sell that other machine that I'm going to push through. Which that's what I've been doing occasionally, is pushing stuff through with other machines and things like that. All cold up. What was the other stuff anyway? I don't know. I have no idea, but I do. I don't know. I have some degree of idea. I don't know, the question I guess I have to ask myself from time to time about different things in my life is that, where do I want to go and which direction I want to go? I want to be strong, I know that. I want to be a strong influence. Not just a strong influence, but I want to be stronger than I am currently, you know, like... I don't know, for a while I guess I let myself go to a certain extent. Just let myself go, but like, you know, I wasn't trying to build my strength up, I just was staying at the same level. Or at least I was trying to anyway. Doesn't always work out that way, clearly. But, you know, everybody's different. Certainly true. Certainly true of any situation that you get into in life these days. Oh, I don't know. I do try. I'm far from perfect, but I do fucking try. I try to be the better man, if I can help it. I try not to be racist, I try not to be homophobic. Which I never was to start with, because I'm bi to start with, so it's not an issue, but, you know. Fuck. All you see these days, you know, racism, fucking people being picked on because of their weight, people being picked on because of shit that's happened to them in their life. I mean, you know, fuck. That's a constant bombardment of what I see about the internet, and I don't think all of it is that way. I think there's some parts of the internet that are fantastically cool, and you know, they're pretty gnarly with how they treat people, you know, and how they look after people. The other side of it too is there's some parts of the internet where people treat you like complete shit too. The other side of it as well, there's some people in real life with the same context. So it goes from one extreme to the other at the end, you know. You can have those situations where you get into and you think, oh fuck, you know, what the hell, like, why am I being criticised for this, or why am I being criticised for that, you know? It's a crazy world, though. Admittedly. I know I'm crazy, but I can tell you there's people far crazier than what I am with fucking things and how they react to things. That's the truth. Indeed. Indeed. I don't know, as I said, sometimes I can be in front of a camera and I'm fine, and other days it's just like, fuck it, I don't really feel like dealing with anybody today. It's like, fuck you, fuck everybody around. It's like, fuck you, fuck this shit. Fuck you all, you're all assholes. I wouldn't say it's anybody though, not everybody's an asshole. I think it's just some people who cause negativity. It's negative energy, people, negative focus. So you don't need negative energy in your life, that's the problem. Negative energy is a bad focus indeed. I would say that the best, some of these crystals though, some of the different types of crystals and stuff, they're supposed to emit, not just emit, but they're also supposed to give back, and you know, in between giving back energy, they're also supposed to help people heal as well. I don't know. I just think that some people, no matter how much you meditate and how much you de-stress, they will just be the types of people that cause you problems in your life, if they're in your life. And that's the simplest way of putting it. Yeah, they're just going to cause problems. They're a cause and effect to everything in your life, you know, and that's who they are, really. It's just end of the day, I guess. End of the day. I don't. I think I just need to sit back and relax for a while because, you know, it's been an interesting day. I did a couple of things around the house, you know, and mucked around and stuff, but I don't know, I'm feeling at the moment. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm feeling. I just feel drained. Well, I'll be honest. I feel drained of energy. I don't know whether it's just mental energy. It could be a combination of me being drained of mental energy, within concern to say mental energy, maybe a little bit of physical, but I mean, I think I've got more physical energy than I do mental energy at this point in time. Mentally, I can't deal. I'm just not going to deal with anything really extensive at this point. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to bugger off for a bit anyway. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. My day hasn't been too bad, but I mean, the other side of it is a holiday, so technically I don't really have to stream if I don't want to. I've got that choice. So yeah, alright, thank you anyway, catch ya, bye. If I can turn the fucking stream off, fuck me sideways, what the fuck, cunt? Hello? Fuck's sake. Seriously. There we go. Fucking asshole, buddy. Alright, talk to you later.